America's forests are one of our most abundant renewable resources, and the way we build our communities plays an important role in how that resource is managed and sustained. Many of our forests need active stewardship to stay healthy and resilient. These two challenges are more connected than they may first appear, because the materials we choose to build with can help support both thriving forests and strong local economies.
Our forest health and our community health are both intimately connected. What we build out of that supports the stewardship of our forests and the jobs in our rural communities. Forest products have provided a living and a real sustainable livelihood for people in rural communities across the country. But that system has broken down over the years.
So one of Oregon's strengths for a long time has been an abundance of forests. And traditionally, a lot of buildings were made out of wood.
Over the last 30 years, we've actually reduced timber harvest in Oregon on federal lands by over 90%. A certain portion of the timber harvest proceeds go directly back into those rural communities that timber is harvested.
The way that we build buildings can help and influence whether forest management is an economic cost or if it's an economic driver.
One of the most important things is that we become more tied back to the resource.
Experts believe that the materials we build with could actually help heal the landscapes they come from. Mass timber represents a transformative category of advanced engineered wood products, aligning sustainable forest management, advanced manufacturing, and low-carbon building designed to displace steel and concrete. With Oregon needing roughly 40,000 new homes each year, mass timber opens the door to faster, smarter construction that can strengthen forest restoration and support growing communities.
Mass timber is both a material and a method. We take domestically sourced material from our rural communities, we design and digitally fabricate that. It shows up on site as a kit of parts, which is quicker to build, quieter, lighter, and since these materials are made out of wood, they're low carbon, right? So we're displacing traditional high carbon materials like concrete and steel and bringing renewable biophilic materials into these tall buildings.
And it's using a resource that we have here in Oregon and helping to create employment opportunities in communities that have been really hard hit by the reduction of the timber industry.
We're utilizing domestically sourced timber, we're manufacturing it locally, and we're able to utilize a skilled force that is already in our environment. When we harvest logs off of the land, we're required to replant, and we're actively doing that. And that's a reforestation effort. We always have a resource of logs in the pipeline coming down.
And from that sort of standpoint, you can start to build a connection between your local community and the resources that are available.
I want to talk about the new terminal here at the Portland International Airport. What you see here is a 9-acre mass timber roof that was sourced by forests that are all within 300 miles of us. It supported more than 20,000 people in the construction and installation, more than 140 businesses. Each and every forest and community that contributed to it can see themselves as part of this and know that they contributed to something that has benefit for generations.
In the Pacific Northwest, mass timber is no longer an experiment. It's currently taking shape in real projects across Oregon. The Oregon Mass Timber Coalition is bringing together researchers, builders, agencies, and industry leaders to grow a modern wood products economy rooted in healthy forests and inclusive opportunity. And with the Oregon Department of Forestry supporting responsible management and investment, this sector already generates $3.6 billion in economic output and supports over 11,000 jobs, proving that sustainability and prosperity have the power to advance together.
The Oregon Mass Timber Coalition is a group of public agencies and entities that really take a full supply chain approach to advancing mass timber.
Everything has to work seamlessly together. So the research and development, innovation that we're seeing from universities are being brought next to the folks who are sourcing the timber products, are brought next to the people who are manufacturing it into modular housing. That is demonstrated by the Mass Timber Housing and Innovation Campus. where we are bringing together University of Oregon's research. We are bringing together modular mass timber manufacturing. We are connecting world-class training opportunities so that local people actually can work in these high-quality jobs. And we know that by co-locating these different elements of the supply chain, that the supply chain will be stronger as a result and will help to really breathe life into the coalition's commitment to take Oregon's solutions nationally.
This airport is a great example of that. The testing that brought mass plywood to the market as a product, that happened at Oregon State University. So that partnership brought that product to the market, and then that product resulted in this roof.
It feels very good to be able to walk around and see people look up. And I hear it every single week from local rural citizens that are just proud that a product like this can come from our small local community.
The Oregon Mass Timber Coalition. Better buildings, resilient forests, a brighter future. To learn more, please visit masstimbercoalition.org.